Hello everybody, Flik here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we are looking at Cloudbuilt. This is a game by Coilworks and was published by Rising Star Games. It's a free-running score attack type deal with aesthetics similar to Borderlands, I would say, that cel-shaded kind of style. I like it a lot. And maybe little bits of hints of the 3D Mega Man games, not the 2D ones you're more familiar with. I've been playing for about an hour-ish, maybe a bit less than that. That's comprised mainly of exploring the tutorial and then 4 or 5 of the actual stages in the game. And we will go into continue here, and it should load my game. And depending on where it puts us, I'll either have to do some explaining or it should hopefully be apparent. Now let's see where it puts me in as it loads here. Any second now. There we go. Oh good, right, it has put us here. Right, so that is us in the bed there.
I can put my finger now on what
and I'll let some of the voice acting play, I guess.
Or lacked progress. Every step along the way brings me closer to something. It certainly feels like what I need right now. Clear goals and the means to achieve them. When I eventually wake up, resting and recovering will be the last thing on my mind. I haven't dared to think it before now. But it's possible that this environment is preparing me for what is really ahead. The question is whether this is a metaphor or an actual window into the future.
Right, I was actually going to play some voice acting eventually after I set up the scene there, but that's triggered the last bit of dialogue that I've earned from my progress. So yeah, as I was saying, that is us on the bed there, but that is also us walking around as this kind of disembodied see-through lady. So we are playing I don't actually know her name. It's never said her name in any of the dialogues I've heard yet. You play as an unnamed female soldier who, as part of her unit, was badly wounded. She may or may not be the only survivor, and this is some kind of either metaphorical or literal part of her recovery from her war wounds. And we're put into these various stages where she's achieving goals and whatnot, and it seems to be part of her recuperation. It's very sci-fi, and also this world actually does look a bit, or this room rather, looks a little bit different to how the actual stages look. I mean, it's cross-hatched shading instead of the style you'll see. It's very weird. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. But either way, that is the setup, and we can go there. We can also go to the computer here, and this is what I was going to do to let you hear some voice acting, is every time we get a bit of her acting when we come back from a stage, you can replay the messages. Like, I think that was the meaning playing there then, or possibly a message. Either way, we can hear a little bit more when I do a stage. Let's jump in, and I'll try and do one I've done already so that I know roughly what I'm doing, because this is actually a pretty damn challenging game to get used to. Maybe it would be a bit easier with a controller. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if it has controller support, but I am using the keyboard and mouse, so that's the command you're going to hear me talk about. Now let me see a stage that I've done here. I know there's a stage in particular I remember kind of earmarking for being one I can talk a little bit about. I think it's Beyond the Walls, because it involves a lot of wall running. And indeed there is the scoreboard in the left there. I assume it's connected to Steam, but I'm not 100% sure. It says unknown, so that does suggest that it is actually looking at Steam. And I should point out, Cloudbuilt is technically an entirely single player experience, but there is this really big focus on it having this leaderboard system and competing to have the best possible time on every possible stage. Now I'm not going to have that because I'm going to be pausing to talk a lot about the game, but once you've finished the stage, by the way, you do get these additional options to make it harder on yourself, and I guess it gives you score multipliers. I mean, that would be the most obvious, but you can give yourself no ammo for your gun, you can make yourself more fragile. I don't know what Pathfinder does again. See through new eyes as you treasure low energy more than time. Alright, so you have less energy to do your dashes and stuff. And supercharge? Blast away infinitely along any surface, and that gives you, so that's actually a buff, so I'm guessing that would be a negative to your score. We'll do normal though, just so that you can see the basics of how the game plays, and we'll jump straight in. So as I say, I'm going to be pausing at the start here, well, not literally pausing, but not moving, so I can explain what's going on. So don't be expecting me to have any kind of world-breaking times here. In fact, I'll be very surprised if I even come close to beating the score I did eventually finish this stage with. But there's the times you do require. So the stage is doable in 55 seconds. The music, by the way, really, really good. It's a subjective thing, whether or not you like music in games, but yeah, I like it. I like all the tracks I've heard in this. I like this track especially, which is another reason why I picked this stage. I also like the main menu music. So this is how it looks when we get started. I think if I don't move, it might not actually start counting up, so can I spin? I can spin. So this is what we're playing as. It's a Mega Man-esque, Maverick-esque robot, I guess. You have a gun. It has ammunition on the very bottom of the screen there. You can see it. That bigger yellow bar above it is our energy, which we use for boosts, for wall runnings, for increasing our jump, for everything. It regenerates slowly over time. You can also pick up, if you see up there, there's a spinning yellow orb. that restores stamina. Our health bar is in the left there. It does not regen as far as I'm aware, but you can pick up additional energy, and you lose damage to environmental hazards like, say, the purple lightning up there, or there is enemies on the stage as well. And now I suppose I should talk about the basic movement controls. So I am going to have to start the timer here, but I'm using WASD to move. You move very fast. Space is jump, and then you can also do additional things with space, like for example using some of your boost to get additional height. Left click is fire. You can press and hold for various levels of boost, using up more ammo, I think, or does it still use one? Let's test that. Still uses one, and you can also zoom in for Call of Duty Iron Sight action. But that's not really the main focus. I would say that combat is definitely not the focus. It's more this kind of thing. Oops, and I may have accidentally just... I didn't let go of shift. Let's try that again. I forgot you have to hold shift to go up. That's more like it. Also, if you hear me like ramming my spacebar, I do apologise, but unfortunately it's just the nature of the game where I'm using spacebar a lot to jump, to double jump, and then I'm also trying to hold shift to activate my... to activate my energy boosters. So for example, you can kind of run up a wall and then you can jump to another one. That's going to restore my energy so I can keep on going, and there. So for example, we didn't have to do that way. We could technically have gone down there, run up that, jumped onto that, jumped onto that, and then got back here. That's not necessarily quicker. In fact, I'm pretty sure I took the quickest way to do that particular section, but that's the whole point of this game. It is finding the fastest route that you're capable of doing, beating your own score, beating other people's scores, and there are checkpoints, by the way. I think the next checkpoint is just around here. Can I just get up there? I never did this last time. I can just kind of cheat and avoid that whole wall running section. That's probably even faster than the wall running too. It's hard to say because obviously it'll be timing against my score where I finished the game, but I wasn't stopping and talking. Hang on a minute. Oh, there we go. We'll get up here. Where are we going? Where are we going? Are we going up there? Oh, I'm getting shot at. I heard the shots just before they hit me. There we go. So you don't take many hits before you die. Like, I got hit once there and I've lost almost a quarter of my health. So you are pretty fragile, and I kind of wish there was an option to remove the enemies just so you could do the kind of parkour stuff in some of them, or maybe once you finish the stage you could do a please don't put any enemies in, because there is one annoying thing about the enemies, and that's basically really the only complaint I have, other than the controls sometimes being a bit hard to manage in your head. Hang on a minute, that's a collectible. Can I get over there? I think I can. Yeah, I can. Don't know what that does. Is that giving me infinite boost or anything? No. Never found one of them before. Oops, messed that up. Unfortunately, I need to find another enemy to show you an example of the complaint I was going to make. So we're going to have to push on a little bit. Actually, the environmental hazards sometimes do it as well. So I'm probably going to get hit a little bit here. You're supposed to boost through so you don't get electrocuted. But let's see if I can get hit. I'm not going to go out of my way to get hit, but let's see. Oh, there we go. I got hit. Now, not only did that do a ridiculous amount of damage, but did you see the massive knockback it does as well? That's what I don't like. I don't like how much knockback enemy attacks have. Did I kill that? Yeah, I did. And I saw another enemy here somewhere. Yeah, so as I was saying, when you get... Oh, he was still alive. I thought he was alive. Get off the edge. Right, I'm trying to talk here. As I was saying, when you get hit by enemies or environmental hazards, you get sent flying, and it can just kill a good run. And I guess maybe that's the point, but I've been finding that a little bit frustrating, to be honest. Ooh, that was very lucky. Oh god, where are we going now? I don't remember this bit of the stage very well because I got stuck at the middle bit for quite some time. This should be easy enough. Let's see if we can knock... Oh, he's got a shield. Now, can I fire a different colour blast to get through that shield? No, I cannot. Does he just have the shield permanently? Well, either way, it's done. And that's a turret. Turrets can put up shields for sure, but they only guard the front arc, or axis. Oh, that was very, very silly. I almost killed myself. And I see that I have a habit of letting go of space accidentally when I'm pressing shift to do the boost. Those are enemies that can get destroyed. Now, the whole fact that those enemies were there suggests to me that there was a faster route I could have taken by going that way, because the exit is actually just over here. And there is enemies in the way. Just going to get past them. And you get to one of these medical bay doors, and that's when you know you're at the end. Now obviously this will not be as good as my last rank because I was taking ages. Yep. D, yeah, that's worse than I got last time. Much, much worse. Now, will it replay the sound file when I go back here? I kind of don't want it to, but let's see.
I'm glad these dreams appear to operate on some sort of logic. Too often in the past, I found my dreams about daily life in the field would be nightmares, where everything shifted hopelessly around me as I tried to make sense of it. Despite the ethereal setting of the clouds and sky, this world is grounded and understandable. I remember having recurring dreams about walking on clouds as a young girl, but I think they stopped when I first traveled by plane and saw firsthand what clouds really were. I never realized how much I missed them.
Okay. By the way, the voice acting is very good. I wasn't kind of disparaging the fact that it was going to talk over me again because I thought it was bad. It was just that it was getting in the way of what I was saying. But that's fine. It does show a little bit of insight into what she's thinking and whether what she's doing is real or not. So that pretty much covers what Cloudbuilt is. I guess what we'll do now is I'll try and tackle a stage I've never tackled before. So we've got one that's branched off down here called No Excuse. It's got a lot of, you see those red dot things? Those are explosives that if you touch insta-kill you. I really, really don't like them. Where is it? Oh look, that stage has got even more of them. A window. Alright, and dreams. That looks a bit more ethereal and relaxing. Nervous giggle. Let's try this one. And I haven't finished this one before, so I do only have the option of doing a normal run first. It looks like it's a very vertical based one. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's give this a go and see what happens. See if I can do this one. So it should also cover that Cloudbuilt is on Steam. Unfortunately, I'm getting this produced after the opening week sale, just after actually, which is very annoying. I do apologise for that, but you can pick it up for $14.99 on Steam. I think that's the only platform it's available on currently. It was certainly the only one I was told about. It's a hard thing to judge whether that value is fair or not. You have to be into your score attacking. You have to be into constantly wanting to get the best run and that kind of the market. Like for example, on YouTube there is a market for people doing games as fast as possible and doing ultra amazing runs without using exploits or anything like that. I think this kind of game would appeal to them because it is all about finding the most optimal route. And this looks like it's some kind of death slide where I'm going to have to avoid environmental hazards. Fun! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Uh-oh. I went a bit too fast there, I think. Ow. I'm going to try and do this one fast, he says as he instantly gets hit. But let's see if we can. What are they? I don't know what they are. Oh god, see what I mean? Now, I've never been caught in an explosion before, so bear with me here. But I was above that explosion. The explosion happened beneath me. Therefore, my body should have been launched into the air. But the game seems pre-programmed to deliberately knock you off to the side so that they screw up your run, even when it makes no sense based on where you were hit from. That annoys me, because it shouldn't be like that, and it seems to be like that purely to get on your nerves. And I don't approve of that. Right, there we go, we got past it this time. Let's go up here. Can I jump over here? I can indeed. I'm getting shot at from somewhere, aren't I? Oh, it's one of those pizza disc thingies. I hate these things. Let's see if we can kill it. They usually bring up a shield. Yep, they have. Oh, I didn't see those. Damn it. Oof, that was so close. I didn't see the mines. How do I get back up? I should just be able to jump. Nope, not quite enough height, eh? Okay. There we go. And you put your shield down. Your shield is down again. See, this is slowing me down massively, but I need to get rid of those. They were in my way. Oh no, why did I stop wall running? Ah. There we go. We got there in the end. Now I need a checkpoint because I'm very close to death. Oh, there's a... No, that's the exit, I think. Oh, checkpoint. Did they just get back up? I'm going to push him off on the off chance. Health. Oh, look! Suicidal bomb thingies that I can't kill. That's obviously not the way we're supposed to go. Are we supposed to go around here, perhaps? No! I was trying to jump on that... Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, right, let's try that again. Where am I supposed to be going here? There's a platform over there, so let's assume I go over here. Yeah, this is it. Right, I don't really want to have to go that way because I hate those suicidal bomb things with an absolute passion. Uh-oh. Speaking of horrible ball things. You just going to fall off the edge, Tall? Oh. Okay. Let's go up here. Oh look, turrets. By the way, I haven't been really talking about the visual style of the game other than my initial impressions of the Borderlands 2-esque similarities. I hope you have already decided for yourself and agree with me that the game is really good looking. I don't usually bother talking about the graphics because in a video that seems rather pointless to me because you can see them for yourself. But this game is pretty. I do have a soft spot for this visual style and they use it to really good effect. I wouldn't say it's like overly complex, let's say, it's just pretty. And it moves very fluidly. I haven't had any... what is that? Oh, they're mines, I see. And checkpoint! Yay! Wait a minute, what was that flag? I never actually stopped to look at the flag. I thought I saw a cat on it there for a second. Not sure what it is. It looks like the thing on our backpack, actually. Right, so what fresh hell is this? It looks like it's some sort of mortar fire, but there's a very small gap. I should be able to stand here. Yep. Is that a power-up? I'm not sure. It is. And there's a mine in front. There we go. I can get health there, but I don't really need health. It looks like that's the fastest way, but you would have to dodge lots of those damn exploding mines, and my ability to move well in this game is not where I want it to be. Now what's stopping me just doing that? Nothing. That would shave off a few seconds, I think. Oh god. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, there's a mine! There's a mine at the end! That is a dick move. Oh. Okay, once more we're feeling. Hopefully I'll be able to snipe that mine, because I was doing okay prior to that. Right, where did I go? Oh, what? Why did I bounce off the wall? Okay, so apparently it's not just enemies hitting you, you can sometimes just randomly bounce off of walls. I want to try that again, but in a more controlled environment. Let me just test that, because that is a complaint I have of it. Let me test. No, you usually run up walls, so I'm not entirely sure why it made me bounce off it. But still, we'll go back up to where we were, so now we're here. Now, can I snipe at the end of this? I can see it, but do my bullets travel that far? Oh, they totally do. They totally do. This is still going to be murder, because if you hold shift to wall run, you go up. Oh, there's the exit over there as well. So it looks like you have to take that route. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this without considerable practice and also concentration, which would mean not trying to talk. And generally when you're watching a first impressions thing, you don't want the person trying to give you a first impression to not talk. We'll try this a couple more times though. I could technically take the other route as well. Maybe the other route is deceptively simple. Oh no, okay. I forgot that you could actually still wall run and wall grab. Ah, hello secret. But do I want to risk getting the secret because I could end up screwing myself? Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen. It looks like I need to be up there though. I mean, that view is amazing. Anyway, I'm just getting distracted. It looks like there's a very fun slide to end this stage on, so let's at least try and do that here. Oh yeah, there is. Oh ho ho ho. Whoa, there we go. And that's going to conclude this stage. Super slow. I usually get a C rank every time I finish a stage for the first time, but we'll see if that's the case here. I did pause for a little while to talk, and I did die 3 times, was it, or 4 times? Yeah, D rank. You get death penalties, so I got 12 seconds added on for that. I would have thought that getting that under 3 minutes would at least be a C. That's a shame. But still, at least I did the stage, and you can never expect to do a stage on your first try super fast. And we'll get more dialogue here probably, so I'll let it play.
My appreciation for these ruins among the clouds was, from the beginning, a bit nostalgic. I used to dream of places like these as a kid, and now they were brought back when I needed them the most. It would have been easy to give up and declare myself a casualty. But I remember well now that I never was that sort of person. When I eventually wake up, recovery will be a difficult, painstaking process. I've seen it. Even with brain integration, it takes time to learn how to walk on non-organic legs. But I've also seen veterans persevere throughout this process, wondering where they got their strength from. I need to find my source.
That has confirmed one of the things I was curious about, because it did certainly look like she was actually missing legs along with her arms, so that's pretty grim. So it does have this kind of not bleak, but kind of sad vibe going on to it, and maybe this is her imagination just trying to help her cope with her wounds that she's had in some undisclosed war. So there is a very compassionate level to Cloudbuilt, but the main focus, as I have been saying, is these very pretty stages that you try over and over again to improve your time, improve your score, to be the best in the world at, because otherwise, I mean, I think there's enough enjoyment here as just a puzzle-ish type experience, just free running your way through stages for your own satisfaction rather than the satisfaction of knowing that you're the best in the world at it. Maybe seeing where the story goes with our unnamed female soldier here to see what happens once you do finish what's here. But yeah, I'm liking Cloudbuilt. I would say if you're on the fence about it, maybe wait for it to come down in price a little bit, and my only complaints have been that sometimes the controls annoy me, and also the blowback from the enemies not exactly being logical to deliberately kind of screw you over. That would be my only complaints. Plus points, it plays smoothly, it looks amazing, well voice acted, I like the design of the character, I like the design of the stages, I like the way it plays, and when you get a really good run going, you just get in the zone and it feels great. And I guess that's the kind of feelings that the game is trying to evoke. So, we will close here by saying once more that this was Cloudbuilt by Coilworks, published by Rising Star Games. It is on Steam, and there will be links in the description box below to both the Steam page and the official website if you want to learn more about the game. So, thank you for watching, stay tuned for more gaming stuff, and ta-ta for now.